Five Stars Football on Instagram, and I'm sure most of you here do. So if you do check out our Instagram page, you can see that we had Tribune newspapers that carried our interview with our current ambassador right now, who is here right now in the press conference. We also have NTA. NTA has also showcased Five Stars Football's league.
including the federations across Africa. We want to see how we can develop beach soccer around Africa. And like I mentioned, beach soccer and futsal, which is what 5STAR is also about, is a committee also up to the FIFA level. We work together to see how we can promote the sports around. So basically, I'm here to show my support. We've been working together for quite some time, including last year. I remember when we visited the 5-star Premier League, it was really, really amazing. I was in the company of the Super Eagles, superstars, like Ahmed Musa, who was captain, and also Abdullah Shiwa, who was marvelous. We all had fun. And we felt we needed to do more in terms of support and work with 5-stars. And here we are again. I'm really, really, really glad to be in your company and for the teams. I believe for some of you have also participated in the 5-star tournament before, and we look up to you guys to give us good football, and also we would like to let you know that as technical partners we have a lot of people, including the Nigerian Football Federation, who will be coming around to watch you guys. So there's a lot of opportunities because, as you know, futsal and beach soccer is on the rise around the world now, and most of the players you see playing at the top clubs, started from these kind of tournaments, and you have an opportunity to be scouted. So we'll all be coming and we'll be watching you guys. I really can't wait for the game to start, and like I said, we will be giving all our support. I really, really must commend the 5-star football led by Olumide, who has been doing an amazing job. So I believe for the partners and the sponsors, it's a big opportunity. Like I said, you get to have maximum exposure. As we know, 5-star is all about 5-star events. So I believe by the time the league starts, we'll be having more sponsors and partners on board. I would like to stop here and also commend everyone who is there. I know some of us, because of the COVID problem, are really scared of coming out of their houses, but football needs to move on, and I commend everyone, and you're most welcome. Thank you.
Ambassador John, Fashion League Advisor and ex-international player. We have Mrs. Inneka or Dr. Inneka Ifoma, Regional Office, UNESCO. We have here in our midst Chief Ms. Osasu Benidian, CEO of the Osasu Show. Now I would like to call on our, when I say VVIPs, but this is unveiling. Our patron is around, a representative from Honorable Chris Ned Nwoko. He's around, so now I would like to call those to our high table. I would like to call on Honorable President Nwoko. I would like to call on CEO of 5-Stars Football, Mr. Olumide Aturu.
Grassroots is not easy, but so far we've been able to come this far to expose players, to expose teams, to showcase talents, and then making sure that grassroots gets the next upliftment in the country. I just want to say something real quick about how we started, even though I know our host Aishat B has done justice to a lot. But I want to reiterate that this grassroots initiative that we have started, from the grassroots, from the beginning, it was not easy at all. Getting people together, making sure we give people dreams to their career. And then I just want to appreciate people that believed in the process from the beginning. I want to thank the teams that believed in us. I want to thank the partners and everybody. The new season that we're about to start, which is the new normal season, we decided not to have fans. And then because of this, though there's been a lot of talks up and down in town, and then we decided to make sure we test the players. We decided to make sure we looked at the society and we discovered, okay, a lot of rape incidents, and we have decided to put on all our jerseys this season, say no to rape. We've also decided to put on all our jerseys, sport for peace, secure the killings and everything that's been happening in the country. And then also to crown you all with our patron, which I will hand over the mic to very soon, Honorable Prince Ned Nwoko. He has also been doing a lot for sports, for making sure that grassroots football gets the new level in the country. And then he also decided a project, which is eradicating malaria in Africa. And that's why we have decided to put it as the official jersey badge for this season. Allow me to hand over the microphone to the representative of Honorable Ned Nwoko Foundation, Mr. Chooks Ayadwa. Thank you so much.
It's not something you see all the time for young persons to be passionate about something and then go to a large extent to, get it to come to light. I've had series of meetings personally with Olumide, and I could see so much passion from the team. I believe it was on that premise that the chairman himself, Prince Ned Nwoko, decided to, partner with them on this project. So personally, I think I'm very much impressed. So well done, guys. So Prince Ned has always believed in grassroots sports development. In fact, if there's something that is so dear to him, it is sports. He's so passionate about sports in Nigeria, about developing sports in Africa. It was the passion for sports that led to the building of the first sports university in Africa. He started that project. It's called 5STARS University, the first sports university in Africa. And ordinarily, they were supposed to commence lectures this September, but because of COVID-19 and a lot of delays, they're looking at early next year. So the idea of that was to give opportunities to young persons who have talent in sports, and also want to be educated, not just, you have talent in sports, and then you just totally abandon your education and go into, for example, basketball or football. But then when it's time to express yourself, you can't. So the essence of that university, 5STARS University, was to bridge the gap between sports and education in Africa. The university is currently being under construction at his hometown, Idumuje Uboko, in Delta State. Okay. 5STARS Premier League is also something. It's a project that Prince Ned himself, love so much. I'm sure it's on that premise that he has accepted to be your patron. So he has sent me this morning, we spoke this morning, and he said, go and share my vision with them, share my support, let them know that we are solidly behind them. And coming this morning to see the caliber of persons here present, I am quite convinced that this year's league will be very, very impactful. Now, let me talk about quickly on the malaria project. We launched this project in December last year. I'm the project coordinator for the Prince Ned Nwoko Malaria Eradication Project. So we launched this project last year to eradicate malaria in Africa, but of course, starting from Nigeria. Yeah. Now, the idea of this was to adopt various strategies in implementing our objectives, which is to clean up Nigeria, environmental sanitation, waste management and fumigation, and then vaccine development, and finally ACSM, advocacy, communication, and social mobilization. These are some of the strategies that we intend to adopt to achieve a malaria-free Nigeria and Africa. And on the aspect of entertainment, we believe that a lot of people, news travel quite around faster when it has to do with entertainment. And there are a lot of influencers in the entertainment world. And we have decided to use sports and other entertainment platforms to drive the Prince Ned Nwoko Foundation Malaria Eradication Project. So we saw 5-Star Premier League as a platform that we could partner, to promote the objective and goals of the project, which is to eradicate malaria in Africa. So we want to create an awareness, a massive followership, and let people know that, look, environmental cleanup, sanitation, keeping your environment clean, getting away with stagnant waters and all of that that breed mosquitoes is something that everyone should be part of. Not just the government. We want to make community members stakeholders of their environment. Okay, so it's on that premise that we decided to have this strategic partnership to further drive the goals and visions of the foundation on the malaria eradication project. I could go on and on and on, but let me not take so much of your time. I want to say thank you for having us as a partner on this project, and we believe that we are going to go a long way towards achieving the objectives of both bodies. Thank you very much.
Go ahead and let you know what we have planned this ordinance. When I say things that is going on with emails and how we put it also on our journey. Because part of what we promote in 5STARS football is peace. I would like to hand over the mic to Ms. Chief Osasu and just give us a few remarks.
Basically, I wear many hats, but today I'm here as the Executive Director of the Osasu Show Foundation. At the Osasu Show Foundation, we have two major program pillars, our Women and Girls Empowerment Program and our Capacity Building Incubator. Our Women and Girls Empowerment Program was launched in March of this year. It focuses on 5 thematic areas: girl-child education, girl-child marriage, violence against women and girls, maternal health, and finally, women's political participation and leadership. So when Olu had asked me to come and participate in this press conference, I said, what exactly would I be doing here? Because we're focused more on women and girls. But he promised me that this year's campaign would be an advocacy platform where we can clearly express, the gendered bias that women and girls are facing in our society. So when he came up with the idea of branding the jerseys for this year's league, with Say No to Rape, Say No to Violence Against Women and Girls, I had told him I am 100% on board. So that's why I'm here today. Again, I believe that each and everyone in this room plays a very critical role in advocating for the girl child, in advocating for women, in advocating for a violence-free society. You might see yourselves as just football players or football enthusiasts, but I encourage you to look at yourself as more than that. You play a key role in ensuring that your female counterparts, which constitute 50% of the population, are equally as protected as you and equally have the same opportunities as you do. So the Osasa Show Foundation, in my capacity as Executive Director, we see this as a project that we can invest in. We see this as a project that will clearly send our messages to all 6 geopolitical zones of this nation, and I believe that it will have lasting impact from the grassroots level all the way to the very top. So again, we will be supporting you in our capacity, and we will see ways that we can partner together on this advocacy campaign, particularly as it pertains to the girl child and to women in our society. Once again, congratulations to your team, and I hope all the young people that are watching, all the young people that are here, will pick up a lesson that hard work, tenacity, consistency, and passion will get you to achieve the goals that you set for yourself. God bless you all. Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ayola Daudu. And actually, when Mr. Olumide Aturu came over as a friend and as a partner, we decided to talk about how we can make this league continue this year. So we decided to partner by coming up with an app that actually can help every individuals and players and all sport personnel, not just soccer, football, but sports in general in Nigeria, to start up again. So we came up with an app that currently can help each footballers to be able to self-isolate themselves, test themselves, and while the league is going on, they actually can use the app to go through the COVID-19, because we know we're in the pandemic period currently, so we expect all players to probably use the app to go through the self-quarantining processes. So Mr. Olumide said we should provide it for this current league. So for us to be able to use this app, every single person probably needs to download the app. And after downloading the app, we'll register, and then all the players participating in this year's league will be able to use the app for 14 days. While the league is going on, should in case anybody find himself in a place whereby during the test on each day, they realize they have contacted someone who has the COVID-19, they can be able to reach out to the team. I mean, the organization agency that's in charge of checking each players on how to protect them from quarantining process, self-isolation, and self-sort of medication, whereby you can actually have an access to a live doctor. If you're feeling any feverish, probably low breath, or any symptoms of COVID-19, you actually can reach out to a live doctor by telling the live doctor what is going on with you. This live doctor can be able to tell you if there's actually symptoms of malaria or a proper symptoms of COVID-19. So while you're trying to reach out to the doctor can tell you if you need a PRC test, or you should reach out to the medical team for the league in general. We as well have the map for you to be able to check the trend of the COVID-19, not just in each state in Nigeria generally. And as well as we follow through the World Health Organization procedure on how to protect yourself from contacting the COVID-19. So this app itself can actually help each player to check yourself should in case you have any problem, and reach out to people that can get you help. Should in case any player is found to have it or any of the symptoms, we will easily isolate these players from every other player. So this prevents other players from contacting this disease. And as well as it prevents the medical team from actually contacting disease, trying to reach out to them. I think that's just a little about what the app is for now. I think while we wait for the video too.
So we're going to have on stage. This is the video of just to explain what we have our head coach. So I'll hand the microphone back to Mr. Ayo.
Ability to be able to understand the movement of the virus itself across Nigeria. This is daily self-monitoring. Daily self-monitoring help you check through your temperature had the virus. So they did a contact tracing. So this app as well do the same thing. So this way we can be able to understand the numbers of players that actually have contacted each other, isolate them, and let the league continue. So we don't have to stop the whole league just because some players have the COVID-19. This is a short speech about the app in general. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ayo. Before
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. One of the main projects this year we tried to introduce to the 5STARS Premier League is we have a partnership deal with Dubai Africa. So we're trying to bring the best player, the MVP, and the highest goal scorer for a free trip to Dubai. And also we try to implement so many things for the grassroots football. The winners of the 5STARS Premier League will have a free trip to Kano. We're going to host a tournament in Kano. The tournament is called the Emirs Cup in Kano, which is going to be massive. I think the date is yet to be out, but very soon it will be out. So the winners of the 5STARS Premier League will have the chance to go to Kano and play in the Emirates Cup. And also my own brand, my own team, the BGFC, is also going to take part in the 5STARS Premier League for the first time. So we look forward to having a very good partnership. Thank you.
I know I can't mention all the names of the people here, but everybody is important. I appreciate you all for coming. Ranging from the United Nations and then UNESCO, Dr. Mrs. Inaka, thank you so much for being here with us from the beginning. She came 30 minutes before the time, and then we were sorry for the timing and all of that. I sincerely appreciate Alhaji Mahmoud Adedija. They are President, African Beach Soccer Union. Congratulations on your new post. Well done. And I also appreciate our ambassador, who is the youngest ambassador and the most influential, youngest player in Africa, actually, Africa. Abba Bichi Jr. Thank you so much for coming. I sincerely appreciate the boss lady, Chief Mrs. Osasubi. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us, for the support, encouragement, and then let me just tell you here that she also gave us a slot in AIT for our sports segment. So we wish her to. Thank you so much. I appreciate the IT guru, Mr. Ayola Dawood. Thank you for also helping us run this season through the mobile contact tracing app, which we believe will lead the sports and football resumption in Nigeria. We appreciate that. And then welcome Mr. Chus Ayalba, representing Honorable Ned Foundation, our patron. Thank you so much for the support. The last time I had some figures. Thank you so much for everything. We appreciate it. Mr. Mahmoud would like to say something before we finish. Okay, sorry, before I go to Mr. Mahmoud. Dubai, Africa. Before we leave, I know you will do a good message. He flew on the way from Lagos this morning to attend this press conference. Thank you so much for giving us opportunity for the highest goal scorer and the most valuable player, all expense paid trip to Dubai. It's not going to be, it's not easy for us to carry this kind of opportunity. Thank you so much for doing this. And thank you so much, Mr. Larry Ogunjobi. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you. Mr. Mahmoud Adigia, thank you.
Thank you, Olu, my brother. Please, first of all, a round of applause for the organizers of this event. I must say, I'm really moved from what I've seen and also from the technology partners. Is it Zakai? Zakai. I'm really impressed, you know, because if you've been following what have been going on in the sports world, you know, we've really struggled here in Africa to find a way to resume sports. Meanwhile, sports have already resumed in European countries and also in other places. And I want to say this, if 5-Star can really pull this off, you know, I think it's going to be amazing, because I see this as being the future of you know, COVID protocols, you know, which were really struggling. And as you know, the Nigerian Professional Football League and other football events are also looking for ways on how to resume this league. So I really, I must say this is amazing. I'm really moved from what I've seen, and I hope this happens. And I believe this is the future for us. Obviously, I also is an event partner, and I'm going to take you from this, I must say. And I really commend you guys and your team. You're doing a wonderful job. Well done.
So thank you so much, everyone. I don't know if the representative of NAPTIP is here. The DG communicated with us that because she's been on a trip to River State, so she's been busy. I'm sure maybe that's why she didn't come. But they are also in support of the event and Cosgrove Real Estate. They have always been supporting us, and they are back here in this season. Some of them are here. Thank you so much, Cosgrove. Thank you so much, Tilt Group. I don't know if their representative is here. Johnny Rocket, Samsung, GT Foods. We have a lot of Abuja Enterprise Agency. They saw what we are doing, and then it's an agency that encourages entrepreneurs, and they have supported us this season. The Nigerian Red Cross, Mr. Ibatse Emmanuel, I don't know if he's here, but if he's not, we also have the support. We have Healthfield Global, they're also supporting us this season. And then Top Arena, they are the official football pitch sponsor. And then Dubai Africa, thank you so much for the support and everything. We appreciate you, Mr. Tolu Adesomi. Beachy Junior brand is also a brand that is supporting the competition. It has given us security partnerships. I'm sure we won't have problems because we won't have fans actually. So don't bother coming around. The opening ceremony will be streamed online, and then I'm sorry to say it's just the invited guests that will be around at the opening ceremony because of the COVID-19 protocol. The rest will be streamed on IG Live, on YouTube, and then we hope that these trials will give success at the end. Thank you so much. So we want to unveil and take pictures with our balls, official balls, with our jerseys. We have the President of the Local Eradication Malaria Project, official badge of the season. We have Say No to Rape, Sports for Peace, inscribed on the jersey, and we also have our league, and then we just want to unveil the season, and then we'll play a video to show when the season will resume. I'm sure a lot of people have been asking questions. I'm sure we'll get to you all that right now. Thank you so much. Please, I'll just call people in the high table. So our UNESCO peace is fought for peace.
Well, you need to raise this thing up.
Chief Assassin Minero. Of the season. So we want to tell you that the 5STARS Premier League. So I think that's the video. The Premier League September 10th, and it's going to run for 7 weeks. The governor, the Emir of Kano, will have all the emirs in Kano, the Sani Abacha Stadium. Also, they have the highest goal scorer and the most valuable player. Courtesy Dubai, Africa. All expense paid trip to Dubai. Naptic. Thank you so much, man. You're welcome. Please, okay.
But for an official visit that took her out of town, for the whole of those beginning up to today, she's out of town. So she wishes you good luck in all your endeavors, and that God Almighty help you.
Number 1 spot in the federal territory. Consul spot is on top. They're told to represent them. Federal territory, number 2. Then Alonso, very popular coach. Right. Capital territory, and 6 in the number 6 spot. Then we'll go to the next team, Bani Mpaka FC. Alright, capital territory and number 1 spot. Alright, the next team, Bodman FC. ITAP Academy. Academy from the IT and they participated in last year's competition and they did very well. We went through to the next round. They sit in number 7 spot of the capital.
Where's the camera? Where's the camera?
Go to the next team, which is
Open it up, face the camera.
Capital Territory, number 3 spot. For the next team, Official United. Any representative? Very quality team.
Open up, face the camera.
Alright, Federal Territory, number 3 spot. Pato Football Foundation Academy. There you go. Capital Territory sits on the number 4 spot. Capital Territory. 2. Capital Territory. Pick on their behalf. So we start with Mr. Ayo picking for Banina Baka FC. Alright, Botsman FC. we have a representative of Martin of Ned Morocco, the End Malaria Project, speaking for Official United. That is Federal Territory number 7. Number 8. And that is yeah, the representative of NAPTI. Yeah, the last for Posisi FC, which of course I think is Federal Territory. That's number 4 spot.
And,
watching from home.
Watching from your screens, with either your phones or your on TVs. We actually have some TV stations that will be showing the matches every weekend, the highlights. We have AIT, we have NTA, we have channels, we have TVC, we have CGT in Africa. We have a lot of stations that actually be putting this thing in your screens, and then of course radio stations that will do commentaries every weekend. We are happy that we have all this media support, and thank you so much for being part of this project. Thank you, UNESCO. Thank you, Dr. Mrs. Emeka. Thank you so much for the support. We appreciate NAPTI for also supporting us. They've been doing a lot lately, and then even before now, in terms of making sure the gender equality and then the whole end rape and everything. And we also significantly thank our patron, Honorable Prince Ned Nwoko, for supporting the youth, for even creating a sports university. I know that a lot of players here, a lot of coaches here will patronize and go to that school once it's open. Thank you so much for also ending and eradicating malaria in Africa. We are in full support, and we will make sure that we do our best. And that's why we have put you as our official badge on all of the jerseys, 240 pieces this season. We appreciate everybody. I know if I start to call names, Honorable Kazim Daoud, thank you so much for your support. Thank you, Mr. Larry Ogunjobi. Thank you, Tolu Adesomi, Dubai Africa is the MD CEO, Dubai Africa. Please, let them see you, please. Thank you, because it's not easy giving us trip to Dubai. Free trips to Dubai, all expenses. And then also, our ambassador, the youngest ambassador, has also been endorsed as the special guest for the trip to Maldives. He's also going to Maldives. We're also going to Maldives. These are incredible developments in the grassroots, which, of course, we know it will inspire more youth in the country and Africa at large. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you, Alhaji Mahmoud Adidja. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, Mr. Ayo Oladaodo. Thank you so much. Please, pictures, just pictures.
Sorry, first of all, we just have the high table, then we'll join high table first, then we'll join other team reps as well. So just let's have the high table first. Thank you.
Yeah. Why? My name is Abba Yusuf Bichi, known as Bichi Junior. What inspired me to join 5STARS football is because I want to inspire so many of the youths and develop the grassroots football in the country, because sincerely we are lacking grassroots footballers in the country. When you go around in the country, you mostly find top professional footballers, but it's very hard for the grassroots footballers to make it to the top level. So it inspired me to join the 5STARS, then to develop grassroots football in the country.
Now, this football competition coming around this time of COVID-19, how worried are you about the football competition going on in this kind of difficult time of pandemic?
Well, it's difficult to play football without the fans, but it's better to be alive than dead. If you're alive, you play the game you love, but if you're dead, there's no way you're going to play it. So I think it's something that we have to live on with it for the meantime before a solution is being found worldwide.
Okay, now, how do you see the future of sports? Because it's a very trying time. So how do you forecast, like, between now and the end of this league competition? What are the challenges that you are foreseeing?
Well, one of the few challenges we're foreseeing is about the health authorities, letting us have the competition and everything, but we thank God that everything is getting back to normal now. So we hope in the near future we won't have any more challenges.
Okay, lastly, what should young talents expect from people from an organization like 5STARS Football?
They should expect more from them because they're trying so hard to get them to the top level. So it's something that they should put up their minds and develop their skills and everything to get here, and hopefully they will be what they want to be.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
My name is Ayola Daudu, the MD of Zekai Technologies. Okay, the app actually started early March. It was generally developed for COVID-19 in Nigeria to the support of Honorable Shina Pella. And the app was developed for every Nigerian to be able to use in controlling in controlling the virus itself and to be able to trace the virus. But along the line, we partnered together with 5STAR. Zekai Technology partnered with 5STAR for a very long time. So we decided, why don't we just bring the app into the sport generally in Nigeria? So we tried to do a test run with the 5STAR League. Why don't we start with the 5STAR League? If we are able to achieve a success using the 5STAR League platform, then we can be able to introduce the sport generally in Nigeria. So that's how we came together to work together with 5STAR to bring the sport back to Nigeria. The app can't contain COVID-19, but the app can just help prevent COVID-19 from spreading and to help identify those who have had contact with people with the virus. This way we can be able to do contact tracing. We can be able to do contact tracing of the virus itself. The idea with the league is that should in case a player is showing symptoms, you have access to this app. This app, you can be able to test yourself using this app by self-quarantining yourself, self-monitoring yourself, and doing self-assessment tests. The app has the ability to be able to monitor your temperature along 14 days. 14 days is the incubation period of the virus. This way, should in case you start showing the symptoms, we'll be able to receive an alert. We have an hand server whereby we can receive an alert on each player showing symptoms. This way we can be able to reach other players from contracting the virus when a player already had contracted it. So this way we are able to some set of people who have the virus so that the league itself can be able to continue. Yeah. The app is one of the best platforms, we believe, could help sports in Nigeria, to bring back sports generally in Nigeria. Though we're bringing this app with the 5STAR as a basic platform to be able to test the app in Nigeria anyway. And we believe as time goes on, we will be able to understand more about the functionality of the app in general. The COVID-19 actually also have an access to a live doctor, whereby you can reach out to a live doctor and tell the live doctor about the things going on with you. This way, the live doctor will be able to ask you further questions in being able to let you understand if this was the malaria symptoms or a real COVID-19 symptoms. We believe this way we'll be able to control the disease in the sports industry and in Nigeria generally. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm Mahmoud Hadija, and president of Africa Beach Soccer Union. It's quite unique. All over the world, grassroots football is the catalyst for professional football. And also regarding the five-a-side football, most of the international superstars you see now playing the regular football started from the five-a-side football, which includes futsal and beach soccer. And you know, you get a lot of skills. You build your skills from the five-a-side football, and then which obviously also helps you by the time you get on the field. So like the beach soccer, it's played on sand. You get a lot of stamina because of also the level playing ground is not as the 11-a-side. So you get to make decisions quicker, you know, and you build a lot of strength as well, and the skill aspect of the football. Well, they've been doing a lot, you know. Apart from the FCT, I know they've done grassroots football development tournaments in Kano, in Lagos, in other places across Nigeria, including Kaduna and the southern part. And I feel that they're really doing great. As you know now, the football is resuming in Africa, and we need this kind of events to come back once again, because people have been at home bored, you know. And with this development, I think 5-Star have really led the way, and we can't wait for the league to start.
Is there anything you want to say about what 5-Stars is? Any other comments?
Well, I think they've been doing great, and also if you look at it, there have been other platforms, you know, and other events, you know, but 5-Star have been giving us 5-Star events. Last year, the league was massive. We had both the men's and women's league, and we have superstars, the likes of Ahmed Musa from the Nigerian Super Eagles and his colleague, Shehu Abdullahi, coming, and a lot of them. I was also there myself, and I feel what they're really doing is commendable. My brother Olumide, who is the MD, and his team have been doing a marvelous job, and we really can't wait for the league, and we must commend what they're doing here. Thank you once again.
My name is Olumide Aturu, Managing Director of 5-Stars Football and Consultancy Limited. So we understand it's a tough period in the world as regards COVID-19, which has crippled a lot of events ranging from football competitions, sport events, and other activities in the world. As soon as things started picking up from different parts of the world, and then the EPL resumed, the La Liga resumed, Bundesliga resumed. Also, we as a grassroots football community, we started plans, and then we partnered with a technology company which actually invented a mobile contact tracing app, the COVID-19 app, which will now self-monitor all the players playing in the football league. So this self-monitors them, and then it gives the league organizers the opportunity to be able to track the players who are infected or players who may be infected during the campaign. Considering that the kind of football we play is a five-a-side type of football, which does not require a lot of players, and then we've decided to make sure that we work in this territory to make sure that players are safe to play the game. And then we also appreciate the fact that the Presidential Task Force, they have made sure that recreational parks, gardens have resumed, and these are the places that we play our football competition. So it's not the regular football stadium. And then we have also decided, because we don't want any case of COVID-19, we have decided to play without fans this season. We have decided to play without fans, and then we've also decided to make sure that we use Say No to Rape as the proper inscription of the season on all our jerseys. Say No to Rape and Sports for Peace. So Sport for Peace, powered by the United Nations, our recent partnership. So we have 16 teams participating, and these are teams from all the suburbs and parts of the FCT. 16 teams from the grassroots, with each team fielding 15 players each. And then they intend to play for a period of 7 weeks, 4 weeks preliminaries, then 3 weeks knockouts and final match. So it's 5 players, 1 goalkeeper per team. That's the total of 12 players. Yes, so it's just all about grassroots rising. We were not here this time last year. This year we will have more partners from the international scene, and then, you know, when we have this kind of development, it's automatically will skyrocket the level of development in the grassroots football community. And then we expect a total overhaul of football from the grassroots, showcasing players through these channels that we have mapped out for the league.